Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Courtney. Today's video I am going to be doing a pretty quick neutral smoky eye, but with a focus on using color mascaras, or color mascara. So this is going to be the look, and please watch all the way to the end and then I'll show you the outfit that I will be pairing up with this makeup look. Alright, so let's get started with some primerizer, Smashbox primerizer. Just rub that all over the face. Stuff feels so good. I don't always use, or I didn't always use primers, but since I was introduced to that, I was like, it just leaves your skin feeling so soft and so hydrated. So then I just, on top of that, the Lumi Lotion from L'Oreal. It's a really pretty, slightly tinted, frosted lotion. Just gives like an additional glow to the skin. I take terrible care of my products. I don't know why that happens. Well, it collects in the cap, and then you put the cap back on, and then it gets all over the place, but whatever. So, a little bit of face and body. Pat that into the skin. Ew. I also have like cat hair on me at all times because of Kimchi. That's my cat. Fat Siamese cat. Okay. Concealer, I use the MAC Studio Finish Concealer. I really like that one because if you did want to sheer it out, you can always add in a little bit of that primerizer or moisturizer or eye cream, and it'll sheer it out. But on days that you want a little bit more coverage, you can just go into it in its pure state. And then you have a fuller coverage. I like it when you can manipulate products to do different things and not have to have a product for everything, or a different product for everything. So I use two colors. I use a color that's a little bit darker than my skin because I have puffiness and that little bit of a dark circle. So for the dark circle, I take care of it with a slightly lighter color. I like applying it with a brush because I feel like it just places the product down and you're not rubbing it in. The darker color I don't mind because I'm covering more area. But for the under circle, I like to precisely place it, pat out if there's any hard lines, and then just set it. Since I'm using such dewy products, I like to set everything with a light translucent powder. And this is the Hourglass Veil, just a large brush. Just tap a little bit into the cap. Press it into palm of your hand so that it's so a lot of it doesn't come out all at once when you're applying it. Sets everything nicely, and it doesn't make it too matte, and it doesn't add more coverage so it doesn't build up texture. Now with a really light fluffy brush, I'm going to contour a little bit with the MAC Sculpt. I really like the sculpting products because they come in really beautiful neutral tones, and you can use them for your contouring, you can use them for your eyeshadows, eyeliner, highlighter, and they're all matte. Just keep it right in that area. And that fluffy brush is great because it just applies a little bit at a time, so it's easier to blend out, especially with matte colors. And that darker sculpting shade, I don't know if they still call that, but I think it's called Definitive. The large fluffy brush. I love giving this shape to the eyes. Makes them look a little bit larger and more elongated. And then I'll I throw a little bit in the outer corner, and then I'll do a little bit just on the inner corner. So it just brings out the lid a little bit more, adds more shape to the eye. So far I've used, so my shadows don't break my kit, Sculpt for the contour, Definitive for my eyeliner, and now I'm going in with Bone Beige. It's great, it gives you such an array. I've had these for years. Yeah. And then with the fluffy brush, just throw that right into the crease. I don't do so much, or hardly put any on the lid, because I like putting a little bit of gloss there. Let's go over everything. Once over. I really like this bronzer by Marc Jacobs. This is called Tantastic. It smells really good and it's huge. So I know I'm not getting through this anytime soon. Such a nice bronzer. I was never really into bronzers, but it does give a lovely glow to the skin. And I've been noticing since I've been aging, I'm getting tanner. I don't know if that's rot, oxidizing, I don't know. Then again, this is the 188 brush from MAC. Go in with, this is Orgasm Blush. I like that it has a little bit of a frost to it. So it adds more dimension to the skin, keeps that dewiness. And I'm going over everything that I just put on to warm it up with a little bit of color, but then it also gives that beautiful sheen. Should I make tea? I don't know, I'm getting thirsty. Hold on. That's better. I started drinking more tea instead of coffee because I've been finding that my anxiety levels are really high lately and there's no reason why. And I was like, maybe it's the 20 coffees I drink in a day. So, tea, non-caffeinated. Let's try that. The mineralized skin finish, I think like soft and gentle. We'll just apply that for my highlighter and a little bit under my eyes just to brighten because they're really dark. Down the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow. Okay. To fill in the brows a little. Finally bleached my brows. I don't know, I like this, that softer look that it gives. I just use the same bleach that I use on my hair. It probably isn't great for you, but in a pinch. I wouldn't recommend doing it unless, I mean, go to a professional unless you really know what you're doing. I've been doing lightening my brows for like over a decade. But if you get it in your eye, it's gonna be bad. So I would recommend going to someone. So I like to just elongate the, how many times can I say elongate? The brow, the outer edge. Because those are all the ones that I plucked out. Still trying to grow them back though. I think I can do it. Little Teddy pencil, such a pretty eyeliner from MAC. I don't work for MAC. I used to, that's why I have so much MAC product. And I don't like to spend a lot of money on a lot of products unless I really, really want it or if I'm out of something. But, so I'll go on the inner membrane, top and bottom. And I'll I am definitely bringing it over the shadow that I applied to give it a bit of a shimmerier texture. And then I'll just add a little bit on the outer corner because that lifts the eye up. So it's a nice, soft, smoky eye because I want to wear. But this one, hopefully they still make it. I'll try to find a dupe if they don't, but L'Oreal Voluminous. I think it's called Cobalt Blue. This takes a while to build up, but once it does, it's so pretty. I love color mascaras because it can change up your look so fast. You can do the same silhouette. I know I do this eye makeup all the time. Same silhouette of the makeup, same colors, but then, especially in the sunlight or when light hits it, people are like, "Are you wearing blue mascara?" Yes, I am. So that's just one coat. They're really, really pretty. I like to do top and bottom. So if you do want to like play with color, but you don't want to do a full-blown blue smoky eye or commit that hard to it, adding on a little bit of color with the mascara. It's fast, it's easy, and it's impactful. And voila. Add back in my beauty marks. Got a little bit of mascara in there, so I'm just taking my spoolie. And getting it the fuck out of there. Okay. Do I want to do anything else? Lips. So I'm going to keep it pretty neutral everywhere, including the lips. So I'm going to use something that's not in front of me, because it never is. Spice Lip Pencil from MAC. So I noticed my lips are unbalanced. Like it goes a little bit, can't find the word, so like that, and then bowed the other side. So with my lip pencil, I overdraw the shape to be more bowed because I like that look, and it's easier than trying to take this away than just add right there. So I don't know if you can see. Same thing on this side. It's kind of like, meh. So overdraw it a little bit there, just to balance out the lip. Talked about this in one of my other videos. The Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury is really pretty, but for $32, it ain't that pretty. It's not buttering my toast in the morning, so. Not scraping off the snow off my car in the wintertime. But I spent that. I'm gonna wear it. And then a little bit of NARS Clear Gloss from 1989. Just kidding. Okay, so now that's it. So this is the outfit that I paired with this makeup look. So, blazer that I stole from my grandmother, Alfred Dunner. This is one of my favorite t-shirts that I just cut. This is my friend Calpurnia Adams made these. It's so good. Pants that I got from Carol. She gifted them to me. I think they're from the 80s. It's like a denim with like a jacquard print, velvet, awesome. And then Doc Martens sneakers, studded, that Shayna gave to me for my birthday because she ordered them and they weren't her size. So she just gave them to me because I have really good friends. And so that's it. Okay, that's everything. If you like what you see, please subscribe, like, leave some comments. If there's anything else that you would like to see, different kinds of tutorials, let me know. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. See you soon. Bye. See you soon.